Right, let's have a quick look at our game history. I fancy releasing a sequel. Let's see what some of our best games from antiquity have been. Fantasy RPG was pretty good there. Fantasy Adventure, Medieval RPG, although Dragon's Might was an RPG, so Ninja Action, Detective Adventure, Fantasy RPG, Military RPG, Sports Simulator, Fantasy Adventure, Medieval RPG. See, I want to self-publish a medium. Yeah, I'm going to do a follow-up to King's Tale, but I'm going to make it an adventure game, not an RPG. Although, what was Dragon's Might? Fantasy RPG. So if we do a medieval adventure as a sequel, develop a sequel to... where is it? Oh, that's Fantasy and Adventure. We don't want to do that. We've just done that. Medieval RPG. Oh, it looks like we've already developed a sequel for that, by the looks of it. Let's have a look all the way back. Alright, Castle Siege. We'll develop a sequel for the first ever game we developed, and we'll call it Kingdom Siege, I think. So we'll make it a medieval adventure. We'll call it... Kingdom Siege this time. We'll make it medium. We'll put it on the 16% market share. Play System 2 is running away with it, but we don't really want to pay. Now we'll put it on the PC. We'll use the boosh. Oh, I've spelled Kingdom wrong. That could have been embarrassing. We'll call it that. 3D graphics version 2, and let's begin. So this is an adventure game this time around. So story and quest still just as important. We'll get Ricky on the story and quests, myself on the gameplay, which we can probably drop down just a little bit. Story and quests, branching story. Yeah, that all looks good, to be honest. We'll go with that. The launch of the Play System 2 has been a phenomenal success. Stores everywhere are out of stock as manufacturing can barely keep up. Fans have resorted to buying the console on internet auction sites for as much as 5 times the normal price. While Vony has managed to have the most successful launch in history, sales of Venus Dreamcast have plummeted, unsurprisingly. Okay, there's hype building for this one. Microsoft has announced the delay of their new gaming console M-Box. The new release date is early next year. Rumour has it that the incredible success of the Play System 2 launch has prompted Microsoft to delay their own debut, which, to be honest, is the smart thing to do. I would have delayed it also. Dragon's Might is off the market. It sold 2.1 million units, generating 1.6 million in sales. So, absolutely pathetic royalties there. I really should have paid attention a little bit more to that one. Right, let's have a look. We don't really need AI companions in an adventure game. So we'll have the artificial intelligence down. Let's have a look. Ricky, I don't really want him working on the level design because he's going to be doing world design in the next batch. But you know what? We're going to focus. We're going to drop dialogues down this time. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to focus mainly on level design. And I'm going to do that. And we're going to put Brian on the dialogues. So we're going to take a risk here. Probably not the right time to take a risk, considering we shouldn't really be self-publishing medium games just yet. We're not quite out of the shit cash-wise. But you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Graphics we can do with... Oh. And there we go. Right, so Ricky on that, myself on graphics, and Brian on sound. Probably put Brian on that as well. There we go, and we'll go with that. I can't really... Can I have... Right, you know what? We need to spend the money on marketing here. So let's release some magazines and demos. It's 150 grand that we can't really afford, but we need to get this one hyped up as much as possible, because this thing, God, we're only barely keeping our heads above the water at the moment, to be honest. In a few months' time, we are probably going to be, well, a few years' time, we're probably going to be bankrupt if we continue along this trend. We need to churn out games at a much faster pace. It seems that adventure games are especially popular at the moment. Well, well, well. It seems that the game dev gods may be smiling on us at the moment, because we've got Kingdom Siege and Medieval Adventure in the pipework, ready to go, ready to pull the trigger. Let's do it. Look at that. New record for technology. I'm surprised that design isn't a new record. I didn't notice we got more than 140, but apparently we did. Due to an increase in experience, following staff have earned a raise. Ricky. Special training available for Ricky. And we have 3D graphics version 3 available. Oh my god, come on, we are so broke. We're praying for good reviews here. Oh, the focus on story and quest served this game very well. Star Games gives it a 9. Great, a 9 by Informed Gamer. Oh, outstanding achievement by Game Hero, that's a 10. What can this one be? Another 9 by All Games. Wow. This one has scored amazing. So let's see how the sales do. Bush Games has recently released a sequel to their game Castle Siege. The newest game in the series, titled Kingdom Siege, was met with great responses. Critics praised that Kingdom Siege had a newer engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. Although the sales haven't been particularly good. Boss, we should invest some money in a new office equipment. We lose a lot of time working without old PCs. Yes, go ahead. Let's get some new PCs on the go. We don't want to be working with crap. Oh, wow. That's, yeah, that's pushed us into the big leagues. Wow. Dear Bush Games, since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers every year, we have decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year, where game devs from around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for developers to learn something new. You are welcome to join in any time. There are no prices, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skills. The G3 committee. So it's selling pretty well. Oh wow, yes. If you're not a fan of Bush Games now, then chances are you will be after playing their latest hit, Kingdom Siege. The attention to detail in the world design really sets this game apart from others in the genre. Well, what can I say? Stop reading, start playing. So it looks like level design instead of dialogues in an adventure game is the way to go, because this thing is still selling steadily well, and we are almost at that magic 100k fans that we were supposed to get last episode. So let's see what research we've got, because it may be time to develop a new engine, seeing as we have a little bit of cash and a little bit of breathing room now. Let's get you going. What can you research? Can you research anything? Casual games, not really. Multi-genre, no. Let's see what new topics we have. Aliens, school, hacking, and movies. Let's go with aliens. Do we want aliens? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, let's go with aliens. It's the best of the bunch. There weren't very good options there, but we'll go with what we can. Now, I think I should probably... Let's do some training. Oh, there we go, but it's 10 research points and 70 grand. Right, we're not feeling that flush just yet. Coding complete. Let's get your training done, which is game design for pirates. And you can go with... Huh. Let's have a think. No, we'll just go with that for now. I think I'll probably want to release one more game, just so we're a little bit safer in cash, before I go ahead and develop a brand new engine. Today, the new game platform Mbox by Micronoft has been released. Boss, someone seems to have stolen our credit card information and used it to buy a lot of things in the past 3 months. Unfortunately, we lost 17 grand. I think you need to pay a little bit more attention if you've lost 17 grand from your credit cards and haven't even bloody noticed. I'm sure he had 499 in design before anyway. Kingdom Siege is now off the market. It sold 496,000 units, generating 5.4 million in sales. Boosh! Indeed. Right, let's get... Oh, he's probably going to need a vacation soon, isn't he? Or did he have a vacation just after the last game? I'm not sure. Right, let's have a look. What should we do? Should we do an Aliens game? Well, let's pick the genre first and see what fits with it. Now, Adventure and RPG, we've done to death recently. Strategy we did recently. Action or Sim. Let's do an action. Well, we just researched Aliens, so let's do an Alien action. Medium-sized game. Let's do it on... Now, do we pay the license fee for one of these two? Now, I know that the M-Box is probably going to be... Well, the M-Box 360 will be more popular, but... Is it worth the extra 350 grand? Yes, it is. Right, we'll put it on the M-Box, on the Bush Engine 4, and we'll call it... Right, what's an alien action type game? What can we name it? Now, Halo was a popular franchise on the Xbox, so maybe we can call it something like Halo. Yeah, we'll just totally steal that. We'll call it Halo. An alien action game. Now, we're not particularly good at doing action games. Gameplay's got to be the most important. We need a decent engine. Story and quests up a little bit. We don't need a steering wheel. We'll have character progression though. And I think we'll leave that like that. Yep, we'll go with that. Oh, look at you, Ricky. Wanting a holiday just as development starts. What did I say? You really should book up your ideas, son, or you may be looking for a new job. Oh, it looks like we'll make G3 this time. Right, let's have a look. Level design needs to be very important. Artificial intelligence. We'll take the dialogue tree out because dialogues aren't very important in an action. AI companions, can we squeeze those in? That would be good in an action game. Dialogues out. We will get Ricky on the level design. Brian can do artificial intelligence and dialogues, I think, yes? Yes, we'll go with that. That looks good to me. Oh, it seems that the market has normalised a game with no particular strong trends at the moment. That is good. Let's get a demo out of Halo and see if the people think it's any good. Hopefully G3 will do the rest of the marketing work for us. Brian needs a holiday as well by the looks of it. World design, graphics and sound. We're a little bit better graphics. We'll get myself doing the graphics. We'll have Ricky on the world design and Brian on the sound. That all looks good. We'll go with that. And hopefully this one can get us a good buffer. And then we can work on developing the Bush Engine 5, I think it'll be now, is it? I wish I could retire old engines. They kind of just get in the way. Look at that. 82 hype. That's brilliant, considering these guys are overworked and need a sodding holiday. We're going to pump a bit more into marketing. We'll get some more demos out. Oh, 107! Right, let's get rid of these bugs and then we'll get these two asshats on holiday. Right, you go on vacation, and I'll get the last few points. A few more technology. That'll do. Let's get it out before the hype dips. New record for technology. Not too great on the design front, but then again, it's an alien action game. Almost at that 100,000 fans. The first reviews of our new release game, Halo, came in. Oh no, that was a 1. Disappointing by Star Games. What am I doing wrong? Bin material by Informed Gamer. Waste of money. What am I doing wrong with action games? Look at those sales. Disappointing. The hype was there, but I'm just losing fans. What research is there to do? There isn't. Well, let's... Oh, I'm annoyed at that. Let's have a look at the engine. Take that and that off. Now, we only need that. Stereo sound. Advanced cutscenes, we'll take off simple cutscenes. Save game, multiplayer, Easter eggs we're adding in, and virtual economy. Can we afford that? Maybe put simple cutscenes back in. Yeah, we can afford... Well, we'll put that back in as well. We'll call it the Boosh Engine 5. And I bet just after I finish the Boosh Engine 5, I research the new greatest, bestest thing. So I think we're going to have to... I mean, let's have a look at this game history. We're going to have to go back to... I mean, we are awful at action games, this studio. Medieval Adventure did very well there. What was that? It was a 9.25. Fantasy and RPG. I'm going to do another RPG, I think. And I'm going to make it a sequel to Dragon's Might. First things first, we're going to have to finish off the Boosh Engine 5. Maybe get a little bit of training done, since we have a shit ton of research points at the moment. Thanks to developing the Boosh Engine 5. That always happens. You end up with a crap ton of research points. So I don't think Kalo's broken even. No, it hasn't. It's lost a shed a load of money, which is a shame. So hopefully we can time this for G3. In a sobering announcement, Vena has today confirmed the discontinuation of the Dreamvast. Vena's president said that while many companies will still deliver games for the platform, the company will no longer produce new units in the future. Vena fans worldwide are disappointed as a beloved part of gaming console history is coming to an end. Indeed it is. Your new game engine, Boosh Engine 5, is now complete. Right, let's get some training. I think that's what you want. You want the game jam. You want... design. What's design? We'll try the Pixel Cup. And you want clearly code jam. Oh, what's this? Very special offer. I originally managed to borrow some research. Yeah, we'll borrow some research. Thank you for your business. Successfully researched surgery. Oh, so we could do Surgeon Simulator. Oh, look at that. We've just wasted kilos off the market and sold pathetic. Not even going to voice that. It's sold terribly, and we're right back to where we started, and we've lost a shit ton of fans. I really thought that one was going to be pretty good as well. I can't believe how badly it did. We're going to have to milk an old franchise, methinks, just to get some cash in. Let's develop another sequel. And this one's going to be... Well, it was a medieval adventure last time, so I think we're going to do a fantasy RPG. And it's going to be a sequel to Dragon's Might. Fantasy RPG on the PC with the brand new Boosh Engine 5, and we'll call it Dragon's Prophet. That's a real game, isn't it? I think that's a real game. Well, we're going to call it that anyway. 3D graphics version 3. We're going to spend a shit ton of money developing this bad boy. Oh, I think I've developed it too early for G3. Damn it! Right, we want advanced cutscenes, branching story. Get the story and quests way up there. It's an RPG. Get the gameplay way down, the engine way down. Actually, we'll need a little bit of gameplay for character progression. Just enough. There we go. Ricky, you're the design god, so yes, you can go on that. I will do the gameplay, and Brian on the engine. That all looks good. Let's go with that. But yes, I think I've developed this way too early to benefit from the free hype from G3, unless I can really drag out the development process. In 2 months, the play system will be taken off the market. Okay. Right, dialogues. Dialogue tree, Easter eggs. So we'll get right, this is an RPG, so dialogue's way up there. Artificial intelligence. Oh, we need the AI companions, really. Which pumps that all the way up to... Oh my god, that's ridiculous. No, no, what can we get away with? We can get away with that. Brian's doing the artificial intelligence. Myself... I'll do dialogues. I want the AI companions though, so yeah, we're going to have to stick with that. Ricky's got some space left over for world design afterwards. Actually, we'll get Brian on that because I really don't want to overwork Ricky because he's going to be doing the world design. And I really don't think we're going to be able to drag this one out till G3. Today, Ninvento announced their new Ninvento Game Sphere, with which it will try to compete with Voney's market-leading play system and Micronoft's strong alternative, the M-Box. The curiously shaped console has similar hardware specifications as other consoles. The Game Sphere is Ninvento's first console to have an optical disc drive instead of cartridges. However, instead of using full-size CD and DVDs like its competitors, the console features a mini DVD drive. Game Spheres will start rolling into stores next month. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to drag this one out long enough. We'll go with stereo sound, a virtual economy, so we'll have to pump sound up a little bit. We'll take graphics down, RPG, it's not important. Oh, actually we need a little bit more in graphics. That should do. Sound. It's a balancing act here. There we go. And the world design is Ricky, myself on graphics, and Brian on the sound. We've got open world, day and night, virtual economy, rich backstory, stereo sound, 3D graphics version 3. Let's get this bad boy underway. Wow, this is costing a shed load of money. It's literally costing a shed full of money. So this one really has to serve us well. That's it. Play system is no longer supported. We've got 30 bugs to work out, a load of design, a load of technology. This may in fact be 2 new records for the studio. I don't really have them. Well, today the new game platform GameSphere by Ninvento has been released. I don't really have the money to spend on generating any more hype, which is a little bit unfortunate. We're just going to have to go with the 32 hype that we have because we missed... Well, we'll invest in it now and hopefully the people who are latecomers to the Dragon Prophet party can pick it up then. 2 new records. Oh, Brian's going to want a raise now, isn't he? Yep, his wage goes up to 57k. And special training is available for him. New research, there we go. I knew it as soon as we developed the Bush Engine 5, video playback, full motion games, full motion video, and mini games to research. God damn it. Well, let's have a look. Full motion is part of story and quest, so we're probably going to want that. Unfortunately, that would pretty much bankrupt us, though, so we will hold off on that for now. And let's see what everyone says about Dragon's Prophet. We need decent scores for this. It's a 9 from Star Games. I knew we could always fall back on our good old medieval RPG. Outstanding by Game Hero. And what's... Oh, that's only a 7. Don't know what's up with all games there, being the asshat of the group. But we need this one to sell pretty well. Bush Games has recently released a sequel to their game Dragon's Might. The newest game in the series, titled Dragon's Prophet, was met with great responses. Critics praised that Dragon's Prophet had a newer engine. Yes, blah blah blah, newer engine. 800,000 in sales, not bad. It debuts at rank 11. Oh, and here is our convention. I'm going to see if this can help boost sales a little bit after the fact. Yes, nice. 86,000 fans. Thanks to the disastrous release of that bloody Kalo game, we are still nowhere near. Rumours are spreading that Ninvento is working on a new game console. Most of the rumours state that it is not a successor to the somewhat disappointing GameSphere, but instead a new console in the mobile market. Ninvento's Gameling has been leading the mobile market thanks to numerous updates and a large list of very popular games available on the platform, but the hardware is aging quickly and many players wonder what will be next. Indeed. So this looks like it's clawed us out of the red, which is nice. I knew we could fall back on our medieval RPG roots. Although we're still just off that elusive 100k fans. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's have a look at our game history. Oh, it's a fantasy RPG, not a medieval. I'm going to pretend that that game never existed. Can I milk a sequel to Kingdom Siege already? It's actually been 2 years since Kingdom Siege, so I think we probably can. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hire another staff member. Just because we could probably do with a third man, a fourth member of the team, just so that Ricky and Brian don't get overworked. We're looking just for good all-round ability. Don't know, these scores are low. I think we're going to have to go with Rena Brock. Hire Rena Brock. Get you some staff welcome training. Right, you guys are going to have to just put up with it for now. Who is this? This is Ricky. Ricky wants to do Pixel Cup, I think it was. Brian can get some Code Jam. Is there any research that I can do? Yes, I can do full motion. I can research full motion video. Spend some of these research points while we're on. So she's just here to fill in the gap so that the guys don't get overworked, and then eventually once Dragon's Prophet is off the market, sold 376,000 units, generating 4.1 million in sales. Now I want to hit that elusive 100k fans hopefully this episode. That's the plan anyway. Looks like these guys actually need to go on vacation. It's not that they just don't like working with the new staff member, so we'll send you on vacation. And Brian right after you. We'll get everybody done at the same time. Hopefully we can get them on the same vacation pattern and just have an empty office for a few days. Rather than everybody going one after another and having a weak and depleted workforce. So it looks like we're spending 150 grand a month now, which is fairly serious. Soon as Brian's back, right, let's develop a sequel to Kingdom Siege, which is a medieval adventure. A medieval adventure on the PC using the Bush Engine 5. So what shall we call this one? Don't really want to make it another siege. We've got Castle Siege, Kingdom Siege, and then I think we'll go with... let's have a think. So we've done Castle Siege, we've done Kingdom Siege. I think we'll just call this one Kingdom Story. No, King's Story. King's Rising. The tale of how the squire rose up to siege a castle and then went on to siege a kingdom and eventually became king of all the land. Right, story and quests, super important. We've got advanced cutscenes, branching story. Don't need a steering wheel. I think that... yeah, we'll keep that for now. Building a little bit of hype for this one, which is good. Again, we've started development way too early to catch G3, which is my mistake. Always. A little bit silly of me. Right, let's have a look. So, for an adventure, we bring the dialogues down and we put the level design way, way up. Obviously, we need a little bit of dialogues and a little bit more artificial intelligence. Looking like this one's going to be fairly even across the board, to be honest. Ricky's our design god, so he can do level design, and we should have enough for... yeah, we should have enough for him to be able to pick up world design at the end. Is it level design we want for an adventure? Yes, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I don't remember. I have the short-term memory of a moth, apparently, and don't remember if it was level design or not that we changed up last time. Today, Ninvento has announced a new mobile console called the Ninvento GS. It features 2 screens, one of them touch-sensitive, and promises unique gameplay. While Ninvento has been struggling to regain their market lead ever since the TES 64, they still have a very strong position in the mobile market. The Ninvento GS promises to strengthen this position and aims to breathe life into a stagnating mobile market. Console will be in stores next month. Today, Vony announced that they are launching a new mobile gaming console called the Portable Play System, or PPS for short, later this year. Media analysts speculate that this announcement is meant to distract users from Ninvento's launch of the Ninvento GS. Unfortunately, it won't. While the Ninvento GS utilizes an innovative dual screen, the PPS instead makes use of a single screen and will focus on giving developers access to much more powerful hardware. Okay, right, let's have a look. Graphics need to be there. Sound needs to be there. Looks like that's our sliders. We'll get Regina on the sound to keep Brian under 100%. Fortunately, Ricky's going to have to go over 100%, so it means we're probably going to have to bring another design expert in on the team. Just because Ricky's pretty much getting overworked on every single game. The new game platform GS by Ninvento has been released. Actually, let's get some marketing done. What's the next one up? Small marketing campaign. Start a global marketing campaign including magazines, ads, demos, and interviews. Wow, yep, let's do that. Yep, generating hype nicely. We probably should have did that at the beginning of this development cycle. Wow, 40 bugs to try and work out here. And my word, we are back down to 1.1 million. We just can't seem to catch a break. We seem to dip below 1 million every time, and we are pretty much just releasing a game, getting some training and research done, then releasing another game, getting some research and training done, and releasing another game. We don't really seem to have a break. Yeah, we'll get a small booth at G3. Hopefully that'll bring some extra users in. Oh, new record on design and technology front. So let's see if that has any bearing on the reviews, which are now in. Was that a 10? Is it taunting me? Oh, outstanding achievement by Star Games. Is this one going to taunt me as well? I think it is. A 9. Focus on story and quest. Served this game very well from Informed Gamer. Be original, Informed Gamer. Played it for days by Game Hero, but only gave it an 8 because I'm an idiot. And can't wait for the sequel by All Games, although King's Rising is a sequel in and of itself. Seems that the market has normalised the game with no particular strong trends at the moment, and let's see if this can push us up to the magical 100k fans. Wow, that just made 2.3 million in the first week of sales, and got us up to rank 7, which is nice. Let's see if this game convention can have any bearing on it whatsoever. This is going to bring some Johnny-come-latelys in to buy some extra copies of King's Rising. Game conference, we had 186,000 people visit, and no, not in the top 100. So we'll check next week to see. Well, that's keeping the sales pretty steady. We just got word that King's Rising, which was recently released by Boosh Games, has racked up over 500,000 in sales. The excitement around the game seems to have no end. Oh, and look at that. We're back up there. There are a lot of good surprises waiting for you in King's Rising. Whoever wrote the story of King's Rising will likely win a prize for it. Summary, best game ever. Gary White Gamers. We now have more than 100,000 fans. With such a big fan base, we should now be able to self-publish medium games, which we've been doing for the past 3 years. So well done, Ricky. Apparently you're going to win a prize for your stellar writing in King's Rising. In other news, in 2 months the Dreamvast will be taken off the market, and with no more Dreamvasts being made, that could be the end of Vena's console dreams. Oh, are we nearly 1 million? I'm going to wait till this ticks out to 1 million copies. Come on, and we're over 100k fans, which is what the goal was. There we go, 1 million copies of King's Rising. We just got word that King's Rising, which was recently released by Boosh Games, has racked up over 1 million in sales. If the game were a music record, it would have platinum status. Go Boosh Games, well done. Hi boss, I have a knack for security and I think we could really do with some security upgrades in our office. I've done some research and I think with an investment of 50k we should be a lot safer. Yeah, you can have 50k. Thanks boss, I'll get right on it. Oh, and look at that, they've got a resurgence after going platinum. We can sell the platinum edition of King's Rising with some bonus features, and that's pumped us right back up there. Look at that, 13 million. We should have plenty. Oh, you need to go on vacation. Dreamvast is no longer supported, so we should be able to breathe a sigh of relief. And, well, we'll get mini games. We should be able to breathe a sigh of relief and get some long-awaited research done. Maybe even release the Bush Engine 6, even though it would only have a couple of extra things in it. The research is getting pretty low, but look at that. King's Rising, 1.2 million units sold, 105,000 fans, and 13 million in cash. In 2 months, the Gameling will be taken off the market. King's Rising is now off the market and sold 1.2 million units, generating 13.2 million in sales. Absolutely brilliant. So I think that's probably a good place to call it there. We've had an absolutely stellar success with King's Rising, catapulting Bush Games almost into the big leagues. I would say we are now squarely in the medium leagues. So don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like or favourite and stick a comment section in the comment section below, letting me know exactly what you thought and maybe telling me why our game Kalo was such a dramatic failure when I thought that I'd got the sliders perfect for action games. Apparently this development studio is just terrible at making action games. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.